Hi guys, welcome back to more episodes of The Walking Dead. That last episode, a lot of it was focused on Daryl and Beth, and then all of that shit happening, Daryl's still trying to locate her, and he's come across a new group of guys who are the typical that we're getting used to in this series as to what this world is churning out and turning people into. In particular, when it's just a group of men, just taking what they want, doing what they want. And we've also had Sasha and Bob and... oh my god, I've forgotten her name. Why's her name gone out of my head? Anyway, trying to determine whether they should make for the nearest town or whether they should make for this terminus. And that was pretty much what the whole episode focused on. And they've decided in the end, even though Sasha was going against it, to head in that direction, the same as the rest of them. Why is that girl's name just gone completely out of my head? I don't suppose it really matters. I'll probably remember in a minute. Right, okay, let's carry on. Before I do, if you are enjoying The Walking Dead, don't forget, hit the subscribe down here if you haven't already. We will continue on. This is episode 14. Why are you toying with it? I can't see who that is.
Do you think there'll be kids there? At Terminus?
Probably, I would think.
Their parents kept them safe. Like Tyrese kept all of you safe.
I saved Tyrese. Even if their parents couldn't keep them safe, maybe the kids kept their parents safe.
Yeah. We haven't seen any of those maps at the crossing, so I'm not sure.
No way of knowing. We haven't seen any more maps.
Lizzie's tough.
She doesn't have a mean bone in her body.
Did Tom Sawyer have a happy ending? We never got to finish it.
Well, Tom and Huck, we should stop here. We need to look for water.
I can do it.
No, you need to rest. Rest your arm. Miko, help me.
They're expecting to go across it rather than down the track. Why would he follow a track? Unless he can just smell them.
Sometimes we have to kill them. I know that. Sometimes we don't.
Why? I understand to a certain degree why she's saying that. That if they're of no threat, like that one no longer is to you, is there any real need to kill it? You know, like an animal. But that was a person once upon a time. And whoever they were, whatever family they had, wife, kids, children, whatever, they wouldn't want to know that they came back as that. So to me, it's still the humane thing to do, even if it's not a threat, not to leave it to decompose and wander out here until it expires.
I'm not like my sister. I'm not messed up. I know what they are. But I can't kill people. I could never do that.
They're not people. That's the point. They're both confused.
Killing people is wrong. Someone killed Karen and David. I just killed them. They were nice.
What about people who try to kill you?
I don't even wish I could.
You'll have to do it or you'll die. So you're going to change the way you think about it. You have to change. Everyone does now. Things don't just work out.
That's a big fire.
That's what we were smelling.
Yeah. You'd smell
Far
that
enough
a
away.
long way off.
I wonder how it started.
Maybe lightning. Maybe a campfire.
They're gonna find one in there and they're going to stop it. They aren't people. But you're wrong. All of you.
She's learned to do it.
Look at the flowers like you're supposed to. Count 1, 2, 3. Come on. Let's count together. Look at the pink ones over there. You see? No! No!
Watch it, woman! No, she's gonna fucking help you.
You could have died.
It's the same thing. You killed her. You killed her. You killed her. You killed her. She was my friend.
What the fuck do you do with that? I mean, seriously, what do you do with that? I mean, two normal, well-adjusted kids who are just learning to live in this world and taking lessons and heed from a parental figure, even though she's not actually their mother, like Carol, and her trying to learn and show them how to live in this world and where the lines have been drawn and where it's gotten all grey and no longer black and white as regards when you kill, when you don't kill, what you have to do to survive, would be one thing. But Lizzie has got a twisted sense as to what these things are. Even though it's not like, you know, like when we first met the prisoners at the prison and they'd been cut off from this whole apocalyptic event and were witness or party to most of it, and they had trouble to begin with understanding what's gone, what's still around, and what you have to do to stay alive. She's been around all of this, she's seen it firsthand, but she can't seem to separate. I don't know what condition you would put her as with this, where is it the reality's blurred for her, or is it just she doesn't see them as a threat, even though she's seen exactly what they do? She said herself, I know sometimes you have to kill them, but sometimes you don't have to. But running around after one because it wants to play? Oh, God. This must have been really awkward when they shot this, showing these kids how to handle a weapon. She can't do it.
I can't.
What the shit are you doing?
When we were giving them names?
Oh my God, I've just thought something. It's just come into my head. Do you remember back at the prison when they kept finding all those dead rats and splayed open and everything, and then we got a load of walkers come in? It was Lizzie, wasn't it? It was her. She was inviting them in because she thinks they're friends. Oh my God, it's just a light bulb just went ding. Am I right with that? Let me know in the comments.
I can hear them.
No, you can't.
They want to kill you. Lizzie.
Do you know something? Right, so sorry I keep pausing it, but I do know I am one of the only reactors out there, as far as I'm aware, that does this, that pauses it in the middle of episodes because of the way that I edit my videos. That's a good question. It just wants me to be like it. Is that what this thing kind of resembles? Like a virus, where all a virus wants to do is spread and infect. And, you know, like if you end up, and this has been documented and known fact, that you can have a virus spread inside a building or like a house or a hotel or something, and people are infected, and it almost takes on like a lifelike persona of wanting to get out, that it feels trapped, it needs fresh hosts to infect. Is that what this is, or is it just pure food and it's just pretty much like an automaton that just wanders aimlessly and wants to eat, and that's what helps to sustain it? Or does it act more like a virus that just wants to spread? You could look at it either way. I don't know. I never really thought about that before. That's David Watts on fire. Someone's been burning them. This isn't good. This isn't good. There's like 8 of them. There's probably more coming. This was your fault. Is she even aiming? It seems as though everyone managed to put them down except her.
We are who we are. And we do what we do because they still here. Whole world is haunted now. And there's no getting out of that. Don't you ever be ashamed of who you are, Carol. You did right by those girls.
What the fuck are you doing? Oh, Jesus Christ. What's she done? What's she done?
Don't worry. She'll come back. I didn't hurt her brain.
Oh my God. Oh Christ, I have got chills.
I need to show you. You'll see. You'll finally get it. We have to wait.
We can wait.
Oh my
Go. We can wait, I swear.
Christ, this show goes dark.
But Judith can change too. I was just about...
She can't even walk yet.
Oh my God. I thought for a minute she'd done it to Judith, but it's still just as fucking bad what she's just done. I don't even know who to blame. Fuck! I didn't think it'd go that far.
Made sure she didn't have any knives.
Yeah,
Anything
but
like that. I asked her if she was the one feeding the walkers at the prison.
she was, wasn't she?
That was her. Maybe she killed Karen and David.
No.
But I don't know how she could drag them away.
No.
Sleep with her and Judith under the same roof.
No, you
You
can't.
wouldn't make it. Not on your own.
She can't be around other people. Was already there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they do say psychopathic
I didn't see it.
tendencies
How could you?
I
start at an early age.
I'm sorry I pointed my gun at you. I just needed you to wait.
Oh man, I can't cope with this.
And everything works out the way it's supposed to.
I'm sorry. Please don't be mad at me. I'm sorry.
How many times do people say they're sorry and carry on? Yeah. To be honest, I would have probably used a knife rather than a gun, but... That's got to be the toughest bullet that's been fired in this show. I mean, I'm starting to think the children don't belong in this world.
It wasn't Lizzie. It wasn't a stranger. Teresa was me.
And she just handed him the gun.
It was quick.
She's giving you, she's letting you pass judgment.
Do what you have to do.
I forgive you. You did it. You feel it. Me too.
I'm not afraid to kill. I'm just afraid.
And then one day, you just change.
Episode 14. Well, 14 episodes into season 4, and the show, the writers, directors, whatever, just drove a freight train through everybody's emotions for the viewer. What do I hear and say? I'm sure all of you that watch this episode for the first time, or any of you that are watching it for the first time with me, are just in just total disbelief as to just what happened. I mean, I knew Lizzie was messed up and not well adjusted and not coping with the situation, even more so than the other girl, but that's just opened up a whole world of pain and suffering for Carol and Tyrese, having to go through what they've just had to experience and make a decision on, in particular Carol. And when she sat down at the table and just shoved the gun over towards Tyrese, I knew what she was thinking. This is the only time that I can do this, but not from looking at it from that standpoint. More of a, I've just had to watch two girls that I was trying my best to be a surrogate mother to and learn them the way that this world is, trying to learn them, trying to teach them. It was looking like it's going to be a little bit of a happy family here, that they were going to stay put, all of that crap. And I've just had to watch one of them get murdered by the other one because of her not understanding what she's doing and how things work and how this world is. And then having to put the other one down for doing it, to be an executioner to her. They walked into this cabin with two girls, and I've had to leave without either one of them. Thank God that Judith is alright. How mentally disturbed do you need to be for that to have happened? And I think that was the problem. That was Carol's impasse. There's no way back from here. In a society, that child would be taken away. It would be put into an institution. It would be monitored. It would probably be drugged. It would probably have all sorts of things done to it and kept away from hurting anyone else. But in this world, you have to be all of that. And there's only one way to stop it. And Carol had to do it. I said it in commentary, and I think it's accurate. That bullet that Carol's just fired has to be the most impactful, tragic, and dangerous bullet that any one of our people has had to fire. That includes Carl having to do what he did with his mum with a knife. That includes numerous other things, including Rick. This show likes to shock. And we're only 4 seasons in, so at least I know just how far they're willing to go and what we could be dealing with. I mean, I'd heard it was a dark show, and the subject matters got ever lower and lower on the scale of niceness the further in we get, but bloody hell. This show is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. But it's not frightened to show everything. It's not that frightened to deal with any subject matter. Okay, most of it goes on the side of betrayal or violence or murder, or a lot of it is all negative. Some of it is positive because it has to be, otherwise this show would be that depressing. No one would watch it. But god damn. Okay, I think I've said enough. What else can I say to that? So they're both gone. Tyrese knows it was Carol. She was prepared to accept her penance here. That I don't know whether Carol feels as though it was her fault that situation arose, so that she allowed it to get to that. Even though it's not like she allowed it, it just fucking happened. That the right thing was for her to no longer carry on having to. I mean, she's had to carry what she did with Karen, and it was her time to feel as though, well, if I'm going to be judged on that with what I've just had to do, you're the person to do it. And he forgives her. I didn't expect him to, I'll be honest. I wasn't sure what he was going to do, whether he was just going to leave or he was going to ask her to leave or they go their separate ways or not, but they have walked out of there together, utterly broken, in shock, and just... I don't know what else to say, guys. I'm done. I'm tapped out. This was the last episode I was recording tonight. I'm kind of glad it is now because I don't think I could tackle anything else after that. I will be back with the next episode of The Walking Dead in the next day or two. It just so happens the way my schedule's worked out that I watch the next episode tomorrow. I need a bit of a break after that and just to process what the fuck just happened. By all means, post your comments down below. Let me know what this episode did to you and what you took away from it. And, you know, I had to make the connection that Tyrese later made about the rats in the prison and everything. I had the light bulb moment before he did. Or at least in the show, he said she told him. He may have told her that before you know what I mean. If you want to watch any of these episodes in full length, guys, which is definitely worth doing, honestly, by all means, just head over to Patreon. The link will be in the description, as it always is, and you can watch them all over there. We are now also doing 2 episodes a week on YouTube as well for me to try and catch up with the schedule. And I will see you for episode 15. Is it next? Yes, episode 15 next. Till then, thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. I'm sorry if that just completely fucking bombed you out. But I'm presuming the majority of you that are watching this knew this was coming and was waiting to see how I reacted to it. If you are enjoying it and you enjoy my reactions, guys, I would appreciate it if you hit the subscribe down here if you haven't already, and I will see you for episode 15 next. I'm going to go and have a cup of coffee and just sink in what's just happened there, and I will see you for the next one very soon. Take care.